Hello students. So in this particular lecture, we will discuss about the last topic of 5th unit, that is ideal solution and information life cycle management, which is nothing but ILM. Okay. So these were the two topics which we are concentrating in today's discussion. Okay. So with respect to this ideal solution is concerned, there are very much challenges ahead, because as we already know that the nowadays enterprises has to manage a complex and huge storage devices, network storage devices. So in this particular case, there is a huge challenge with respect to the management aspect is concerned. So monitoring and managing today's complex storage infrastructure is challenging. This is due to the heterogeneity of storage arrays, networks, servers, databases, and applications in the environment. For example, heterogeneous storage arrays vary in their capacity, performance, protection, as well as the architectures. Each of the components in data center typically comes with vendor specific tools for management. An environment with multiple tools makes understanding the overall status of the environment. Changing environment. So in this case, the tools may not be in trouble in this case. Ideally, the management tools should correlate information from all components in one piece or one place, you can say. Such tools provide an end-to-end view of the environment and quicker root cause analysis for faster resolution to alerts. Okay, so there are huge management tasks ahead and challenging tasks with respect to storage management, network servers, databases, applications are concerned. So because of this particular reason, developing an ideal solution for the management of storage devices is a good topic to discuss. So that's why this gives you a clear idea how the next future storage devices to be generated, keeping these particular things in mind. Okay, so this is what the thing need to understood in this particular case. So let us see what exactly this ideal solution means. So an ideal solution should offer meaningful insight into the status of the overall infrastructure and provide root cause analysis for each of the failures. Okay, so this is the main point to be understood in this case. So this solution should also provide central monitoring and management in a multi-vendor storage environment and create an end-to-end view of the storage infrastructure. Okay, so monitoring and the management aspects or management tools are plays a very important role in this particular context. So continuing with this, let us see the benefit of end-to-end monitoring. The benefits of end-to-end monitoring is the ability to tolerate one component's behavior with other. Okay, so we need to they need to correlate, okay, and align with each other's work, support each other's work. So this is the major concern here. In many cases, looking at each component individually may not be sufficient to reveal the actual cause of the problem. So therefore, the central monitoring and management system should gather information from all the components and manage them through a single user interface. Okay, so instead of providing the separate user interfaces, why not we combine a common interface for monitoring and management purposes with respect to storage arrays, network issues, server management, databases, application, whatever all the things comes in our attached network attached storage. So a common platform or common UI is to be provided. Okay, so this is the central facility to be provided to manage all the storage array, servers and the network. Okay, so this centralized user interface can be termed as an ideal solution. Okay, so this should be the objective of this particular topic. How best a common platform or a common way we can find out to manage all the network resource storages. This is called as an ideal solution for the network storage environment. Okay, okay. So let us continue with this. So here I have made some points about this centralized usage. So this central monitoring and management system should gather information from all the components and manage them through a single user interface. In addition, it must provide a mechanism to notify administrators about various events using using methods like email, simple network management protocol, SNMPs, etc. And also it should provide a capability to generate monitoring reports and run automated scripts for the task automation. Okay, so these are the some of the tasks which need to be done in this case. So here just I have listed. So it should be able to gather information, means the ideal solution, from all the components and manage them through a single user interface. This is the ultimate objective. So the ideal solution should also be able to perform root cause analysis and indicate the impact of individual component failure on various business applications and process. Okay, so this is where this what you can say the ideal solution plays an important role. Okay, so those we are providing a common platform on common user interface, but it should highlight the component wise or device wise the errors or what I can say the complete what I can say the health status of those particular components. Then third objective in this particular case is this ideal solution must provide a mechanism to notify administrators about various events using methods such as an email and SNMP traps. Okay, so this is one more objective the ideal solution should include. So and also it should generate monitoring reports or run automated scripts for task automation. Okay, so continuous monitoring is very much important. So monitoring status, monitoring reports of all the in other words we can say the health report of all the devices need to be generated in a regular interval. So these are the four factors which makes our ideal solution. So the ideal solution must be based on the industry standards, leveraging common APIs, data model terminology and taxonomy. This enables the implementation of policy-based management across heterogeneous devices, services, applications and deployed topologies. Traditionally, SNMP protocol was the standard used to manage multi-vendor SAN environments, that is storage area network environments. However, SNMP was inadequate for providing the detailed information required to manage the SAN environment. The unavailability of automatic discovery functions and weak modeling constructs are some inadequacies of SNMP in a SAN environment. Even with these limitations, SNMP still holds predominant role in storage area network management. Although newer open storage SAN management standards have emerged to monitor and manage storage environments more effectively. Okay, so overall we can say, so some standard need to be maintained so that we can have a monitoring and management capabilities for the various complex storage devices. Okay, so these with these particular objects, so these four objectives are the milestones how best we can give an ideal solution for the storage environment. Fine. So continuing with this, so let us talk one more management initiative, that is called as storage management initiative. Okay, so this is one more topic under this particular discussion. So in this case, the Storage Networking Industry Association, that is a SNIA. What is this? Storage Networking Industry Association. So this has been engaged in an initiative to develop a common storage management interface. Storage SMI specification means storage management interface hyphen S means specification. So this SNIA has been engaged in initiative to develop a common storage management interface. So this SNIA has developed a specification called Storage Management Initiative Function, or initiative specification you can say. Storage Management Initiative Specification. Okay, so it is been created by this SNIA. This specification is based on the web-based enterprise management, which is commonly known as WBEM. Technology, and Distributed Management Task Force, that is DMTF, Common Information Model. The initiative was formally created to enable broad interoperability and management among heterogeneous storage and SAN components. Okay, that is storage area components. Okay, so to establish the strong interoperability and management with respect to the heterogeneous storage and SAN area network, this SMIA specification is been created by SNIA. Okay, so that's what it has been noted here. To unify the management of enterprise computing environments that were traditionally administered through disparate vendor specific technologies and platforms. Okay, so this SMIS offers substantial benefits to users and vendors. It forms normalized abstracted model to which a storage infrastructure's physical and logical components can be mapped. Okay, so it is an abstracted model form which physical and logical components are mapped in this particular case. So this model is used by management applications such as storage resource management, device management, and data management for standardized end-to-end control of storage devices. Okay, so it provides a standardized approach and effective approach for end-to-end control of the storage resources. Okay, and it eliminates the need for the development of vendor proprietary management interfaces. Means under common platform, all the management tools are available, so resources should be available. That is the objective here. Using SMIS device, software developers have unified object model with details about managing the breadth of storage and SAN components. SMIS compliant products lead to easier, faster deployment and accelerated adoption of policy-based storage management frameworks. Moreover, SMIS eliminates the need for development of vendor proprietary management interfaces and enables vendors to focus on value added features. Okay, so vendors can build new features and functions to manage the storage subsystems and expose them via this SMI specification. So which lead to easier, faster development and accelerated adoption policy-based storage management framework. Okay, so this is the feasibility that this SMI specification provides. So SMI specification, we can say that it's a standard to be followed in order to develop an ideal solution for management activities. Okay, so as I already told that monitoring and management of the activities is an important task to be considered by the management itself. Okay, because of heterogeneous devices connected in an workstation environment. So because of this particular thing, this SMI specification, that is SMIS, is gaining much importance. So to know more about this SMI specification, you can log on to www.snia.org. So if you want more information about this specifications, you can log into this particular website and just have a literature survey on this. www.snia.org. Fine. So to continue with ideal solution aspects, so there is one more platform need to be considered after SMI specification, that is known as enterprise management platform. Enterprise management platform, which is commonly known as EMPS. So this enterprise management platform is a suite of applications or a framework of applications that provides an integrated solution for managing and monitoring an enterprise storage infrastructure. Okay, so it is a common suite or a platform, that is EMP. Okay, common platform or a common suite, common framework for applications for managing and monitoring an enterprise storage infrastructure. Okay, so in this particular case, these applications are powerful, flexible, unified frameworks that provide end-to-end management of both physical and virtual resources. So this EMP or enterprise management platform provides centrally managed single point of control for resources throughout the storage environment. Okay, so it is a single point of contact for any storage management in this case. So proactive monitoring of many data center components can be done in this case, and alerting of errors reported by those particular components are monitored by this particular EMP framework, can say. So these applications can proactively monitor storage infrastructure components and alert users about the events. These alerts are either shown on a console depicting the faculty component in a different color, Okay. So means what? This particular framework alerts are shown on a console depicting the faulty component with a different color. Okay, so wherever the components are fault, so those will be shown in different colors, or they can be configured to send the alert by an email. Okay, so an email message facility can also be possible here. In addition to monitoring, an EMP provides the necessary management functionality which can be natively implemented into the EMP or can launch the proprietary management utility supplied by the component manufacturer. Okay, so it provides necessary management functionality which can often launch proprietary management applications, automatic provisioning, scheduling of maintenance activities, which are very important for monitoring and management activities. In addition to monitoring, this EMP provides the necessary management functionality which can be natively implemented into the EMP or can launch the proprietary management utility supplied by the component manufacturer. An EMP also enables easy scheduling of operations that must be performed regularly, such as the provisioning of resources, configuration management, and fault investigation. These platforms also provide extensive analytical, remedial, and reporting capabilities to ease storage infrastructure management. Okay, so these are the main advantages of having EMP platform. And what I can say, the realistic example in this particular case is EMC control center. Yeah, it's written here. So best example is EMC control center. So this is an EMP package which is currently popular in this case, and one more is EMC Prosper. EMC Prosper. So these are the two real-time EMP examples. So this study of these particular framework is not recommended. So just for example, so this enterprise management platform, so EMC Control Center and EMC Prosper are popular nowadays. So in a nutshell, we can say that this EMC is a EMC suite or platform which provides applications an integrated solution for managing and monitoring an enterprise storage infrastructure. Okay, so this is about EMP platforms. Then continuing with this, so next comes information lifecycle management. So overall, so far we have discussed about ideal solution, what ideal solution should consist of, why ideal solution is required, and also what are the platforms or management tools that are available for providing better ideal solution, not perfect ideal solution, but better ideal solution. Okay, so that is where the storage research is heading. So all the people, those who are contributing to the storage network storage area, they continuously strive in coming up with different policies to make or to achieve the 100% efficiency. Okay, so this is what they strive. So after discussing this ideal solution, next one more aspect we need to concentrate, that is life cycle management, information life cycle management. Okay, so this also aligning with the ideal solution. How exactly, means to get the better what I can say, the management of network resources, how the what I can say, what are the different points that we need to consider in order to, what I can say, the information management is concerned. Okay, so nowadays already you know how the information is being just flooded into the organization. So how properly it should be managed and utilized, and what are the different challenges in this case. Okay, so these were some of the points that we are going to highlight in this information lifecycle management, which is popularly known as ILM. So, before what I can say, defining this information lifecycle management officially, let me give the preamble for this information lifecycle management. In both the traditional data center and virtualized environments, managing information can be expensive if not managed properly. Okay, so this is very much evident. Okay, so information can be expensive if it not managed properly. Okay, so this is with respect to the enterprise is concerned. So definitely the lost information, or what I can say, not well maintained information, or what I can say, the information can be overlooking of that particular information can cost the organization heavily. Okay, so this is the point to be noted in this case. Along with the tools, an effective management strategy is also required to manage information efficiently. So this strategy should address the following key challenges that exist in today's data center. So what are the challenges that exist in today's data centers? So first one is exploiting digital universe. Exploding a digital what I can say, the universe means what? The rate of flow of information is more nowadays. Okay, so that is the, what I can say, meaning of exploding digital information or universe. So the rate of information growth is increasing exponentially nowadays. So creating copies of data to ensure high availability and repurposing has contributed to the multifold increase in the information growth. Okay, so this is known as exploding digital universe. The second challenge that exists in data center is increasing dependency on information. Okay, so there is a lot of, what I can say, dependency is increasing with respect to the information is concerned. The strategic use of information plays an important role in determining the success of business and provides competitive advantages in the marketplace. Okay, so right time, right identification of information is very much important nowadays. Okay, so there is a huge amount of information or data that is just flooding. So where or what type of information at what time it is to be fetched and utilized for business development, that is to be understood properly. Then the next challenge in this particular case is changing value of information. Definitely this point is very much important, very fruitful, what I can say, the challenge in this particular case. Information which is valuable today might not become less important tomorrow. The value of information often changes over a time. Okay, so definitely whatever is what I can say, the more fruitful today may not be relevant in next few years. Okay, or it might be more useful also. So in that particular case, how the information is to be stored, whether it is to be stored, where it is to be kept, how it is to be maintained. Okay, so these particular objectives are very very much clearer to the management as well as the network or data center managers is concerned. Okay, they must be focused what exactly they are looking for. So framing a strategy to meet these challenges involves understanding the value of information over its life cycle. Okay, so this is where the information life cycle is to be taken. So framing strategy to meet these challenges involves understanding the value of information over its life cycle. Okay, value of information over a life cycle means what? When that particular information is being created, that's where the life cycle of the information starts. And when that particular information is deleted from the system or removed from the system, that is the end of the life cycle. Okay, so this we can term it as life cycle for information. So information created, this is the starting point. Information deleted. Okay, so this is known as information life cycle. When the information is created by the organization and when it is been removed or deleted from their data center, between that span, that lifetime can be defined as information life cycle. Okay, so in this particular period, how the enterprise is going to utilize that particular information, that's where information life cycle management comes into picture. Okay, is it okay for you? Right. So continuing with this, so framing a strategy to meet these challenges involves understanding the value of information over its life cycle. When information is first created, it is often has the highest value and is accessed frequently. Okay, so as early as possible, so in the earlier stages when it is been created, always the information is new and it is valuable to the organizations. As the information ages, it is accessed less frequently and is having less value to the organization. Okay, so it is in a common sense. Understanding the value of information helps to deploy the appropriate infrastructure according to the changing value of information. Okay, so we need to understand the worth and value of that particular information. Okay, so for this particular thing, the time is very important. Okay, so at what time the information is to be fetched and how it is to be analyzed, the managers are constantly on toes to think about this particular thing for their organization growth. So with respect to this value of information, let me give one example. So consider the sales order processing application. The value of information changes. Value of information means the customer data. Okay, in this case, customer data. It changes from the time the order is placed until the time that the warranty becomes void. The value of information is highest when the company receives new sales order and processes it to deliver the product, right? After the order fulfillment, the customer data does not need to be available for the real-time access. Okay? The company can transfer this data to less expensive secondary storage with lower performance until the warranty claim or another event triggers its need. Okay, until the warranty of that customer is void, or if another sales event triggered by the customer, at that time only that information can be what you can say fetched. Otherwise it should be kept in low cost secondary storage device. Okay, so this is how the decision can be taken. Whether is it frequent, am I using that particular information frequent? So depending on that, I need to choose the storage devices on priority. After the warranty becomes void, the company can dispose this customer information. Okay, so this is where the information lifecycle management plays a very important role. So in this particular example, so the customer placing the order, where that is the point where the information is started getting created, you can say, and after the completion of that particular transaction, okay, and its lifetime is over, its his warranty is over, he is removing that information is being removed from the secondary storage. So that is what the life cycle for that particular information, that is customer data. Okay, so how the information is this particular information is used by the organization for their growth or their business purpose, it is left to them. Okay, so that's where the management comes into picture. They will take the decision how it is to be utilized. Okay, so with this preamble, now let me define what exactly this information lifecycle management is. So this information lifecycle management, which is popularly known as ILM, which is a proactive strategy which enables an IT organization to effectively manage information throughout its life cycle based on predefined business policies. Okay, so it is nothing but it is a strategy to manage information that is generated by the organization. Okay, so that's what I have told so far. From data creation to data deletion, ILM aligns the business requirements and processes with service levels in an automated fashion. This allows an IT organization to optimize the storage infrastructure for maximum return on investment. Implementing the information lifecycle management strategy has the following key benefits that directly address the challenges of information management. So those challenges are lower total cost of investment or ownership, lower total cost of ownership, which is known as TCO. So lower total cost of ownership means by aligning the infrastructure and management cost with information value. As a result, resources are not wasted and complexity is not introduced by managing low value data at the expense of high value data. Okay, so lower total cost of ownership is very important here. So then next challenge in this particular case is simplified management. So we can have simplified management with respect to what you can say the life cycle management, ILM strategy is concerned. So by integrating processes, steps and interfaces with individual tools and by increasing the automation, we can have the simplified management in an organization. And third benefit to attain the challenges of information management is maintaining compliance. By knowing what data needs to be protected for what length of time is the major, what you can say, the point to be considered and guided by our ILM strategy. Okay, means the entire life cycle of information can be monitored in this particular case, that is maintaining compliance of the life of the information. Then optimized utilization. The last benefit we can have with ILM is optimized utilization. So by deploying storage tiering, what you can say, the techniques, utilizing those particular storage tiering techniques, we can have what you can say the optimized information management, we can say. So in this case, just for your information, just let me define what is this storage tiering is. This storage tiering is technique of establishing a hierarchy of different storage types. This enables storing the right data to the right tier based on service level requirements at a minimal cost. Each tier has the different levels of protection, performance and cost. Okay, so at different level, so depending on the type of the information and the date of creation of the information, where that particular information is to be placed, whether it should be placed in a primary memory, secondary memory, ternary memory. Okay, so the decision is to be taken. So that's what the meaning of optimized utilization. If it is frequent, place it in primary memory. If it is not, secondary storage. Okay, so as I have told earlier, so depending on the time and the worth of information that is being generated, so that dictates us the optimized utilization. So this is known as a storage tiering. Okay, so overall in this particular lecture, we have discussed about monitoring and managing the infrastructure, storage infrastructure activities, and also we have discussed about information lifecycle management. Okay, so this is the last topic of your 5th unit. Okay, so this completes our all the units of information storage network. Okay, that is ISN. Okay, so thank you very much for supporting us so far. And one more point I wanted to add in this case, we have already posting the videos supporting notes, and also I have shared the PDF of this particular text. Okay, so you first listen to the video by referring the PDF notes that we have posted. Then once the understanding is been done with respect to these tools, then you start referring the textbook PDF and make your points for the notes. Okay, so this is what the guideline I can give you for understanding or gaining depth of this particular subject. Thank you very much.